Now back to New England Nation.
All right, time now for our roundtable. It's just Gresh, Ruthie, and I today. What did we learn from that first meeting in Orchard Park, that 16-10 Pats win?
Boy, it's really tough to tell, in part because it feels like it was so long ago, and this was a little bit of a different team, right? Like the wide receiver situation was different.
Josh Gordon was there, yeah.
Now you got Isaiah Wynn back into the mix as well. And look, the Bills defensively have matured. So, I mean, what are the constants, right? Patriots offense still struggling. Buffalo offense is not good at all. They're really just a run-based team. Honestly, I don't know much of what we can take away from that game earlier this year.
Yeah, I think that when we were previewing this matchup on New England Nation, I think that there was a lot still to be determined about the Patriots offense. And I think that by the end of the year, we thought that maybe they would have it figured out. And here we are, and they don't.
They're still struggling.
They're still struggling.
All right, so I want to show you some video from this exact moment prior to the last Patriots-Bills game when we posed the question, if this game today would be relevant. This is from late September. Take a look. Think about it this way. When the Bills come here in December, are they relevant?
No.
No. Yes. You.
No.
Yes.
They're not relevant.
AFC's not that deep.
In December? Listen, I think that this is, like our friends in Buffalo have said, this is the measuring stick for them. This is where you see how you can really match up against a perennial Super Bowl team and what you can do against the best defense in the NFL.
They'll be relevant in terms of they'll be trying to spoil someone's playoff run. That's it.
Hold on, isn't the AFC bad enough, Maury, that they can be there at 9-7 in the end?
100%. This is the typical 6 seed in the AFC, 9-7. You beat the teams you're supposed to.
All right.
Maury's not even here to toot his own horn.
Maury had it right. You guys were poo-pooing.
So listen, I defended myself before we went in.
Today's game is relevant.
It's
really?
relevant. It's relevant.
Okay, let me ask you this. What's the consequence if the Patriots lose?
They could lose the bye.
When is that a stated goal of the team? That's something that
You said they need the bye to win the Super Bowl.
I did say that, but that's us projecting on them. Has Bill Belichick ever stood up there and said, boy, that bye, that's what we're shooting for? Division, conference, and then try to win the Super Bowl, right? So when you think about it in the context of how they go about it, what is the consequence if they lose today? And by the way, if they do, if Kansas City loses, then it's a real net negative. So we build this thing up into, oh boy, this is the biggest game ever. Yes, it's so big, ladies and gentlemen, that if the Patriots lose today and win next week, they'll still be division champs.
What I will say about this in defending both of our cases back in September is that these are the Bills. It's a big game, and still you're coming into Foxborough in December, and you're going up against Tom Brady and Bill Belichick, and I still stand true to my belief that this is a measuring stick, and they're not going to be able to perform.
It's the Bills, and again, they've had one real win against Brady and crew. But again, I go back to it. Okay, if you say the game is relevant and it's meaningful, then there's got to be consequences if you lose. The only consequence is
seeding.
Maybe your seeding is affected. Maybe. And what that is that signifies a good season, but they've never, ever stood there at the beginning of the year and said, our goal is to get the bye.
If not,
talk about
that.
If
not for some tiebreakers, though, it could have been a win and you win the.
Think of this.
But the Pats have the tiebreakers.
If it goes sideways on them because they lost to Houston, it's not inconceivable to think that in the wild card round, the same batch of jackwagons with their fans are coming into Gillette Stadium. If it really goes sideways on them, where they win the division and they lose some tiebreakers, and guess who they're playing? The Bills. And guess what we're doing? Booking trips to divisional games.
Okay, but we were wrong because there is something on the line which we didn't think would be the case back in September.
All right, right now I want to jump ahead here. Let's predict the Patriots playoff seed.
2.
Still going to be a 2.
Still going to be the 2.
Again,
I think they're going to win today. I think they're going to beat Miami.
Yeah, it's going to be ugly.
Yeah.
I mean, we're not going to feel good about them being a 2 seed relative to the Super Bowl.
Sure.
But
and one more, the Patriots are fill in the blank best team in the AFC right now. First, second, third, fourth, fifth.
Given the injuries, they're the third.
I
put them behind Kansas City right now.
And Baltimore.
And again, I'm starting to think that not only is New England going to be the 2, but they may end up getting Kansas City. That's the team I'd love to see go to Baltimore because they, in 23 minutes, can score enough points to be able to hang with the Ravens.
But they still have the number 1 coach and they still have the number 1 playmaker, director, whatever you want to call him. He might not be the best performing quarterback right now, but he is still Tom Brady, and he can lead the game.
They have the best culture.
Yep.
Best culture.
Number one.
Culture
By
matters.
far.
Still to come on New England Nation, our social media blitz. We're taking